5 time-saving marketing hacks for your dog training business that actually work, even if you're not techie. If you're a dog trainer spending hours on marketing with nothing to show for it, these 5 hacks are going to change the game even if you suck at tech, like you don't know how to code or anything. This is for any dog trainer who wants more clients, more time, and way less tech stress. The 5 time-saving marketing hacks, we're going to go over all of them in more depth, but here's just an overview. Hack number 1, use pre-built. Hack number 2, automate your follow-ups. Hack number 3, use a booking calendar. Hack number 4, run targeted ads. And hack number 5, capture leads. Hack number 1, use pre-built funnel templates. What the hell is a funnel? A marketing funnel is just the journey someone takes from finding out you exist to booking a session with you or becoming a paying client. There are a million ways to get clients. All you have to do is pick one. Become the expert on how to do that one. You can use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your website, email marketing, podcasting, or simply messaging people. Then you're going to follow this formula. Magic. Magnet. Attract their attention. Create something that grabs their attention and speaks directly to your audience's pain points or interests. Social media posts addressing common dog training problems. That's classic. Eye-catching ads offering a solution to a pain point. Blog posts or videos with tips or success stories. Referrals from happy clients or local partners. Then you're going to ask them. You're going to invite them to take the next step. Provide an easy, no-pressure offer that gives them immediate value. Download my free guide to stop leash pulling. Book a free consultation call. Join our free dog training webinar. Take our quiz to assess your dog's behavior. Any of those is going to work. Then you're going to give. Provide valuable content that builds trust and shows you know what you're doing. Deliver on your promise. Send the freebie immediately, either email or text messaging. Confirm their consultation call with a personal message. Call them right away. Say, hey, I saw that you booked a call. Is it a problem? Is it an emergency? Do we need to talk right now or can we wait till Monday? Oh, we can wait till Monday? Awesome. Just wanted to double check. That's going to skyrocket somebody showing up on Monday. Provide actionable dog training tips in a free session. Offer extra resources like videos or worksheets. Again, go above and beyond everybody else. I and C, that end of the magic. Initiate the close. Nurture and seal the deal. After delivering value, initiate the process of converting them into a paying client by making a compelling offer. You're going to send a follow-up email inviting them to a full training program. Even if it's a shorter program than your usual one, all you want to do is get them into a door, make them a client so that they can work with you longer. Offer an exclusive discount or a bonus. I prefer bonuses over discounts for signing up for a premium package. Suggest a VIP consultation or group class to take their training further. Create an urgency with limited time offers or limited spots. You have limited spots in your dog training business, and there are limited offers depending seasonality-wise. Use those to your advantage. Putting it all together, you make an Instagram post. You put a link in your bio and you say, hey, free leash pulling guide in my bio if you're interested in it. Then once they opt in for it, you're going to email them with actionable tips. Go above and beyond. Then you're going to follow up with email and try to get them to do the program offer that you have. And it shouldn't be, hey, let's do 6 training sessions together. It should say, hey, you got our free leash pulling guide. Would you like our stop leash pulling in 30 days maximum program that does everything that you've ever wanted? Like, it should be amazing, okay? And that's exactly what I did in my business. TikTok, Instagram, podcasting, all brought them to the Resolving Complicated Bad Habits PDF. Then afterwards, I took it above and beyond and gave them a free copy of my book, The Dog Training Cheat Codes. And then I asked them to apply to work with me with more information that I needed for the business. So, hey, how old is your dog? What problems do you have? Those type of things. And then once they applied, I was able to accept or reject their application, and we were able to move forward in training. Hack number 2, automate your follow-ups with SMS and emails. Most dog trainers are losing out on clients because they don't follow up enough after the initial contact. 80% of leads won't convert on the first interaction. That means you have a sales call with them. 80% of people will not buy from you. Stop leaving money on the table. Follow up with that 80%. So there's 2 ways to follow up with people, email and SMS. Email, here are the pros, more specific for content. So like more space for content. Emails can be longer, allowing you to provide more detailed information. It's cost effective, so sending emails is relatively much cheaper than sending text messages. Professional and customizable, so you can really look like you know what you're doing with some rich formatting, some imaging, your logo, branding, colors, those types of things. It's trackable and measurable, so you can track open rates, click-through rates, and other metrics that measure the performance and then tweak it over time. So if more people respond to a certain headline, you use that headline. If more people respond and convert off a certain sequence, you use that sequence. There's no character limit, so emails don't have the same restrictions as texting, which means you can write more detailed, longer messages. You can include videos and links in there and different calls to action. You can even put like cool buttons in there and stuff, which is probably going to increase the conversion rate than just giving somebody a link. And it's better for complex information. So if you have testimonials, if you want to explain your services in more depth, email is going to be the better choice there. Email cons: lower engagement. Emails tend to have a lower open rate than text messaging. You can end up in spam filters. There's longer wait times, so you might not get back a message or response from somebody for 1 or 2 days, even longer sometimes. And it can feel impersonal, meaning you try really hard to make it sound as one-on-one as possible, but most people know that emails are happening 1 to thousands, right? I'm reaching out to hundreds and thousands of people at one given point. So there are some code to put the person's name in, to put some factoids about them, like their dog's name and where they're living, that kind of thing. That gets a little bit more nuanced, but if you can make an email personal, then this con goes away, and email is still the winner in my mind. SMS, this is texting. Higher engagement, 90% higher engagement than email. Just the open rate. Instant delivery, the second you send, somebody's going to get it and they can respond right away. This means if they have a problem and they've opted in for that lead magnet, let's say leash pulling, they opt in for it, you text them right away, the odds of them responding to you go up a lot. And we know for sales that if you can respond to somebody in the first 5 minutes of them being interested in working with you, you have a 900% increase in closing them and converting them and becoming a client. So if you can get a hold of them within 5 minutes of them needing your help, your chances are pretty high. Short and direct. Do not use texting like you would email. These are brief, to-the-point messages. Makes it perfect for reminders, quick offers, and follow-up requests. Highly personal. Like it feels like it's a friend. It's somebody that they should expect to get a text message from and not a business. Works well for urgency. If you have limited time offers, if you want to try to book your calendar for the week, you can say, hey, I got this open spot. I know you usually like Tuesdays at 3, but would you be okay with Thursdays at 5? Cool. That type of thing. Now, here are some cons. Character limitations. Email, you can go on forever. Text messaging, you can't. Cost per message, it's going to cost you way more, especially if that person likes to text back and forth. I would try to move my texting onto email if possible. Less flexibility. You can't add certain things that you can with with emails with text messages. So text messages are really just for text, plain text, and maybe a link here and there. It's intrusive. Some people don't want businesses texting them. They would much rather have a business email them. Again, why I like emails over texting, but I still use texting. I'll explain that in a minute. And then there's the opt-in requirement. So there are some laws about messaging people through text that don't apply to emails. You have to know your local regulations. So when should you use email versus SMS? Email, if you need to explain more detail, your dog training packages, testimonials, tips, something with a lot of content, that's when you're going to use email. Sending out newsletters, educational content, guides. If you want to track engagement, and you can do it with texting, but it's not as efficient and not as automated as emails. Sharing offers that don't need immediate action. You can follow up with people saying, hey, we got this offer coming. It's about a week away. Hey, we got this offer. It's 3 days. Hey, we got this offer. It's closing on Friday. Your audience is more likely to check emails. That's the other reason to use emails. If they're an older audience or they're business professionals, they're probably going to use their email way more than a 22-year-old who likes to go hiking with his dog. Now, when to use text? You need instant response. Hey, I got to reschedule your appointment today. Something came up. Text them. Hey, are you available for this appointment? Yes? Cool. All right. Just following up with people. Appointments. Consultations. Hey, I wanted to make sure you knew we had a consultation. The first time we're meeting today. I'm super excited. Just wanted to make sure that the sky didn't fall down on you. Or special offers. Again, going back to that urgency from before, I could send a bunch of emails out and Friday comes and I'm like, hey, they haven't responded to any of my emails. Let me send them a text. Let me make sure that they know about this awesome offer because they're probably interested in it. You want to send a personalized message just for them. You wouldn't send it out to a blast and an email to everybody, but if it's a personalized message to them, like, hey, I saw this link, I was thinking of you, and send them the link, that's huge for follow-up. That's going to build really good rapport and community. You're going to want to text that. You want to create a sense of urgency, like I was saying, booking out, like, hey, if you can book a session in the next 24 hours, I'll give it to you for free, that kind of thing. You're trying to fill up your calendar or something like that. Now, here's how I use email and SMS. SMS is for reminders, appointment cancellations, rescheduling. Follow up after email. So if I send a bunch of emails and I don't hear back from them, I'm going to send them a text. And then emails is everything else. Literally everything else in your business, I'm going to use emails for. So why go through all this work? Following up and automations saves time and effort. It's going to build trust and consistency. Me personally, I'm doing 800 things. So I'm not going to remember to text John every single day for 3 weeks straight. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'll just forget. I'll do something else. And at the end of the day, I'll come and be like, there's no way John's awake right now. I'm not going to text him at midnight. So if I have an automation and I can text him or email him every day, I have consistency. I'm in his mind. When he thinks about training, he's going to first think of me. And it allows me to nurture leads to become better clients. I can actually get more people to convert and become clients of mine because I'm following up with them, staying consistent, building that trust. And it doesn't require any more effort than initial setup and the occasional going over it, making sure it's converting at a number that I like. It's fantastic. It's one of the best tools you can use. So let's use an example of still why following up is so important, because I missed this for such a long time and it's still something I struggle with. That's why I have the automations in place, because I'm like, I'm not going to follow up with them today. And you're probably the exact same way. 30 leads. You got one lead a day for a month. We already know 80% of those people are not going to buy from you after you meet with them the first time. That means 24 people are missed. You have now 6 potential leads out of 30. Let's say, conservatively, you have a 50% close rate. Some of the trainers I work with have 95% close rates. Some of them do not. So let's go 50% close rate. That leaves you at 3 clients a month. If you sold a $1,000 package, that's $3,000 a month. The last time I checked, if you live in the United States, you cannot live off $3,000 a month. You need a little bit more than that, or you're living at home with your mama, which is fine, but I don't think that's where everyone wants to be. Now, you had 24 missed leads, right? 30 minus 6 is 24 missed leads. That's 12 more clients. What would 12 more clients do for your business a month? If it's a $1,000 program, we had 3 clients. That's $3,000. 3 plus 12 is 15 times 1,000 is $15,000. That's 5 times more money in your pocket to run your business, help more people, and do the things you want to do, all because you followed up. 5 times, like a massive jump. If you just did that, if you took nothing away from this video, just do that. Just follow up with people. So what does an automated follow-up sequence look like? Can be confusing. It can be complicated. Here's a simple follow-up sequence to copy. This is genuinely what I use in my own business. Okay, emails. Thank you. Overview of your services. Hey, thanks for opting in. Here's the PDF. Just wanted to let you know I do these things. Email number 2, helpful tips or advice. Hey, you got the guide yesterday. Hope you had a chance to check it out. Here's some additional tips after you go through that you might still have questions about. Email number 3, special offer or discount. Hey, I know you're working on leash pulling. I wanted to give you the opportunity for a special discount or a bonus in one of our training programs where we stop leash pulling in 30 days. Email number 4, testimonial from happy clients or case study. Here's John, whose dog Sparky pulled him down the block, and he had to have rotator cuff surgery. Now, he's able to take him and his 5-year-old niece out for a walk anytime they want. Email number 5, a reminder to book a session or a last call. So, hey, I saw that you got my other emails. I wanted to make sure that you took advantage of the special offer. If it's not for you, totally understand. If it is, click the button below, schedule a call now before I run out of spots. There you go. That's an email sequence. Write that right like today and start using it. Phenomenal. I if I could put it in for you, I would. SMS, text message, welcome message, or quick reminder for services. Again, keep it short, keep it simple, keep it sweet. I don't use text messaging too much because I don't want to oversaturate it. I want people to respond when I message them. Text number 2, friendly check-in. Hey, I noticed you signed up. Need help with anything? Right? Hey, I saw you got the lead magnet. How has it been going? Have you been seeing any success? Are you struggling with anything? That gives you an opportunity to follow up with the offer or the urgency. Hey, the PDF works for a lot of people. Sometimes some people just need a little bit more. Why don't we do a free consultation? I'll answer all of your questions and we'll see if training together is worth it. Hack number 3, use a booking calendar to eliminate back and forth. So once you have the automation set up, right, now we're going to use a booking calendar to take away more of the admin work you'd need to do. This is going to maximize your marketing efforts. It's going to increase the client retention. It's going to free up your time, and there's no need to hire a VA to schedule all your stuff. There's a lot of trainers that I work with who hire VAs to do all of this kind of stuff with them. All they'd have to do is set up an automation, and then they're good. So capture more leads through direct integration. You're going to take your booking calendar and put it onto your funnels. We're going to talk about the funnels in a little bit. Right? You can put in your email list, your social media campaigns, landing pages. This is going to make it easier for leads to schedule consultations or training sessions immediately after opting in. Okay, this is going to improve the conversion rates by allowing prospects to take immediate action. They don't need to wait to talk with you, and you don't need to be sitting around or hire somebody else to sit around to talk with people. Promotions and special offers. Running promotions and special offers can be tricky, especially when it comes to keeping track of all the dates, the discounts, the limited spots, everything you have going on. Just set it into a custom booking calendar. You can literally embed the promo into the calendar, and after a certain number of people book, cool, the promotion's over. Boom. Or a certain date, the promotion's over. Automated follow-ups after booking. If you have to do manual booking with people, you have to remember to follow up with them. If you do automated, you don't have to remember. You can set up a sequence. Oh, they booked an email. They booked a session. Now I'm going to send them an email every day to remind them about that session until the session. Client feedback and testimonials. Right after they book or after the appointment itself, you send them an automation that says, hey, would you like to leave a feedback? Let us know how we're doing, see if we can improve. Or testimonials, which are fantastic. That's going to help you get more clients in the future because people love social proof. They see other people are successful with you. They're going to want to be successful with you. And lastly, you get to track return on investment. You get to see, okay, well, I posted this link on my YouTube channel, and everybody who clicked on that link booked a session with me. And it was at 100% of the views that I got, people booked. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Now you know that the content you're making is converting people, or you know that it's not. And you know that whatever that offer is, that link is working. Huge. Hack number 4, run targeted ads that don't waste your budget. Take a break. Take a deep breath. Ads are complicated. I'm going to make them very, very easy for you. If you understand this, it's going to be crazy, okay? But first, let's go over the dilemma of ads. If you don't run ads, your competition is. If you do run ads, your competition is. Which means if you don't run ads, right? If you don't run ads, your competition means they're going to beat you because they're getting in front of eyeballs that you're not. If you do run ads, your competition is also going to run ads, and now the both of you are in a fight on who can spend more. So if you only sell a $500 offer, you can't spend more than $500 to acquire a customer. Otherwise, you're negative. You're spending money to work, and you're not making any money back. If they have a $2,000 offer, they can spend $500 and still make $1,500. See the problem? So your competition is always going to be running ads. It's just the nature of existence. If you're not, they are. And if you are, they are. So you're both going to be spending more. So either way you're competing, how do you get the upper hand? Only run ads to those who watch your stuff. I'm going to say it again because it's so important. Only run ads to those who watch your stuff. It's the biggest secret in marketing. Most people talk about running ads to cold audiences, but when I see Ty Lopez, when I see Grant Cardone, when I see Alex Hormozi or Russell Brunson, every time I watch their YouTube stuff, I then get ads for them. I don't get ads any other time, which means that's what they're doing. They're retargeting me. So here's how it works. You post something on Facebook. Somebody comments on that post. It tells Facebook to run an ad to them. Okay? That's the sequence. Now, this goes outside the scope of this video, but if you want to see me go in and do this in depth, put it down below what questions you have about it. I'll try to make it work. Facebook, you post something, someone comments on the post, it tells Facebook to run the ad, you run the ad to that person. Those are your most engaged people. They're the people who love talking to you. They love working with you. They want to work with you. They just haven't had the opportunity to do so yet. Now, they also might be people who are past clients. And if that's the case, you want to get them to buy from you again and give you testimonials again, because now they have even more rapport, more energy about loving working with you. The more they buy from you, the more they want to buy from you. It's a very classic adage when it comes to sales and stuff. The more they can buy from you, the more they want to buy from you, and the more they tell other people. Literally drown them in all of your stuff. Okay? It's going outside the scope of this video. Let's move on to hack number 5. Capture leads from social media with a freebie funnel. This is literally putting it all together. Everything we've talked about in this video. Hack number 5 is putting it all together and using it effectively. So you run retargeting ads on TikTok, Instagram, and your podcast or Facebook. That retargeting ad takes them to resolving complicated bad habits, your version, whatever it is. A PDF, it could be a webinar, it could be a case study, it could be a course, it could be a quiz, it could be a free consultation, whatever. Then you provide more value than they opted in for. In this case, for me, it was a book. I took that, and then at the end of the book and at the end of the email automated nurturing sequence, I asked them to schedule a call with me and fill out an application for a sales call. I didn't call it a sales call, but that's what it was. And at the end of it, I answered all of their questions in that sales call, and I showed them that the next logical step to move forward was to train with me to solve the problem that they had. When you do this, when you have this type of system, this digital marketing system set up, there's only 2 things you need to focus on anymore. Making good content so that people engage with it so you can retarget them, and then servicing clients. Like, yeah, you have that sales call in there, but then boom, you're right into servicing clients. So if you enjoyed this, if you liked it, if you got value from it, please subscribe to the channel and put all of your questions down below. I will make more and more videos the more and more questions I get. So please put any questions you have down below. Thanks for spending the time with me. I'll see you guys in the next one.